The hawk Inurjit Patel is finally showing signs of taking a back seat. Admitting that inflation has eased beyond its expectation, the 6-member Monetary Policy Committee, headed by RBI Governor, reduced the repo rate by 25 basis points, mostly in line with market expectations. But it may be too early to call Patel a dove. Flagging off concerns of a possible rise in inflation in months to come, the MPC kept the monetary policy stance neutral, mainly because of implementation of the 7th Pay Panel report, which could nudge inflation back to 4%.
Recognizing, however, that inflation is expected to rise from the current lows over the rest of the year, the committee persevered with a neutral stance. With several factors contributing to uncertainty around the baseline inflation path, implementation of farm loan waivers, the after effects of the GST, the timing of implementation of salary and allowance revisions by the state governments, the MPC emphasized its commitment to keeping headline inflation close to 4% on a durable basis.
The MPC has finally acknowledged that it's time to give growth a chance. The bi-monthly review says new investments are at a 12-year low, even as the core output growth is lagging, thanks to tepid demand. Moreover, the twin balance sheet problems, that of banks and corporates, are likely to keep the credit growth low in the coming months.
The government and the Reserve Bank are working in close coordination to resolve large stressed corporate borrowers and recapitalize public sector banks within the fiscal deficit target. Eventually, these efforts should help restart credit flows to productive sectors as demand revives.
While the central bank is obliged with a rate cut, it has once again put the ball in banks' court for a speedier transmission.
Given the liquidity conditions prevailing and that we have reduced policy rates by a substantial amount since the easing cycle started, I think there is scope for banks to reduce lending for those segments that so far they have not yet benefited to the full extent of our policy rate cuts.
So is this the end of the monetary easing cycle? The bare minimum rate cut and status quo on the neutral policy stance may have disappointed industry and market players alike. But the MPC's liberal views on inflation has kept the door open for further easing. But as of now...
Okay, that's it.
Neha Bothra, ET Now, Mumbai.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/etnow.